It was a hot day in Metairie for the Saints' 4th training camp practice, their 2nd in pads. There was cloud coverage for like a minute, and then it went away, and then about an hour later for another minute. It was so hot. Imagine how hot it was for those guys out there in pads. Now, since it was the 2nd day in pads, as I mentioned, we thought it would be a little bit lighter of a practice, but it was actually so physical and the longest practice yet. Towards the end, there was some little altercation, some scuffles. Peyton said he wasn't even worried about that. He was more worried about the mental mistakes. They had to do a couple team drills over, a couple different areas. He made guys repeat. He was worried about them absorbing the information and not making those same mistakes twice. Now, Zach Strief, Manti Te'o, Adrian Peterson, they all took part in the Veterans Day Off. They're going to kind of rotate guys out. So they're out there briefly doing walkthroughs and stretching, but after stretching they went and changed and stayed inside for most of the time. They came back out and watched some of practice towards the end of the day. And one guy that really stood out today was Alvin Kamara, the rookie running back. He got some more reps with Peterson out and he really shined. A lot of people had a lot of good things to say about him. Peterson, Ingram, Cam Jordan, Sean Payton, and one of the things that stood out was they all talked about how smart of a football player he is. Brandon Coleman's another guy who's really taken a big step forward, and that's something Mark Ingram said. He said every single year he's taken these drastic improvements. But something that stands out to me, Coleman just looks like a different player. I mean, he's always been really big and strong and kind of chiseled, but it's almost like his hips are higher or something. I'm gonna date myself. It's like when you were a little kid watching Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and they ate the green stuff and then blew up into the Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's kind of what he looks like to me. And he's having a really good camp so far. He's still had a couple drops today, but he's kind of taken steps towards taking that next step that he needs to get some more playing time. And I thought it was really awesome that Drew Brees said he is probably the receiver he has the most trust in. I thought that was really surprising. Max Unger was off to the side getting in some, I think he was jogging. So hopefully he will make it back by the start of the regular season. There were some snap issues today that Sean Payton wasn't very happy with. We'll have full reports at 5:30, 10 o'clock, and of course tonight on 4th Down on 4. Reporting in Metairie, Leslie Spoon, Eyewitness Sports.